Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate and on this channel I speak about perfumes, so if this is something that you're into then please subscribe. And today I would love to review two new perfumes from the new brand that I've tried. I'm actually not sure if they're new perfumes or they're just new to the Lucky Scent, because I buy lots of my sampler from Lucky Scent and I kind of keep up with new releases and new perfumes that way, because I really love, to be able to have all the brands and samples in one space. I just order and I try them all out instead of like going to different websites and ordering samples from them, which is not always even possible. So let me start. And so this brand really appealed to me by its packaging and by the notes also. The packaging has such a pretty kind of honeyed type of color, and also looking at the notes, it sounded like some perfumes that I would like. And so I ordered two samples. I ordered Supreme Nectar and also Melipona, because it just sounded like these two perfumes will be my cup of tea, because the rest of the fragrances from this collection, they did not sound like something I will strongly like. So I decided to try them maybe later, but I wanted to review these two for you guys now. And so let me start with the Supreme Nectar. So Supreme Nectar, to me, it smells very powdery, very almondy, like it's super almondy and also vanillic. But I feel like the almonds are the biggest note that I pick up here. It's kind of like ethereal type of gourmand. If you have tried Afternoon Delight by Replica, and if you have tried their latest release Choo Choo by Lee's, I feel like you kind of you can see the direction of where this is going. It's also kind of light, fairy-like type of perfume. It's definitely not like overpowering or very strong or overly sweet type of perfume. It's the opposite. It's kind of like sweet and vanillic, but at the same time it's very almondy and powdery. It kind of gives me like baby vibes type of smell, which honestly I'm not the biggest fan of. And I like powdery perfumes, but I do not love like super powdery perfumes. And to me, this is very powdery. It almost appears to me that there's a note of heliotrope, but there's no heliotrope here. There's just lots of almonds. And it does give me some kind of like cosmetic feel, like it's either body spray or body lotion or shampoo, because I was testing it earlier in the bathroom, and when I just came in there after testing, I was like, it smells kind of like, somebody just showered. So it's kind of like a clean girl gourmand, if you will. It's very light and it's powdery and it's vanillic. That's kind of the description I can give you guys. And in terms of like my favorite, it's definitely not my favorite. I personally wouldn't buy it. I personally wouldn't wear it, just because it's not really my type of scent. But I feel like overall lots of people will like it, and overall I feel like it's a really good quality perfume. Also, I wanted to mention that when I was reading reviews of people of this perfume, some people said that it reminds them of BGK Velvet Tonka, and I could not disagree more. Like, this is very different perfume. They're not similar at all. I feel like Velvet Tonka is much more like Tonka forward. There's not even a Tonka here in Supreme Nectar, so it's very different. And Velvet Tonka is much more sweeter, and it kind of has this like different quality about it. So to me, they're not similar. And if you like or hate Velvet Tonka, don't make judgment on Supreme Nectar, because to me they're completely different. And if I didn't read reviews of people saying that they're similar, I would not even bring it up here, guys, because to me, they're just completely different, like I've said, and that's why I wouldn't even compare them. Yeah, I wanted to mention it in case you were gonna go on Fragrantica or somewhere else and read reviews. So now let's review Melipona. And Melipona was definitely my favorite out of the two, and I really liked this perfume. It is very sweet and pretty sugary type of perfume. Even though looking at the notes, you wouldn't think it's that sweet, but to me it is. So the primary notes I smell in this perfume are vanilla and something like sugary, something musky. The amber here is definitely not pronounced. Do not think that this is an ambery type of perfume. To me, it's not. To me, it's like a very much a vanilla forward type of perfume. So it does smell quite similar to Tihora by Indult, and also it smells similar to Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. And I would say that it fits like somewhere in the middle between them. It's, in terms of sweetness, it is quite close to Tihora, but I think Tihora is slightly more sweet. And Melipona is, definitely way less sweet than Bianco Latte. So I would say that it is like less sweet than both of this perfume. but it's still very, you know, it has this kind of like condensed milk quality. It's sweet, it's vanillic, it's almost gourmand, but not quite. I feel like amber kind of holds it together and doesn't let it become very sugary sweet, very like gourmand. And in that sense, I really like it because it is very sweet, but it kind of balances, you know, on the verge of being overly sweet, and that's what I like about it. And so now you guys can meet my dog because he's the most annoying dog in the world. He's so annoying, he doesn't let me record my videos. So, speaking about Melipona, you know, it has like a very sugary, candy, nectar, honey type of vibe, you know. It's very nice perfume. I really like it. And I feel like if you like Tihora and if you like Bianco Latte, then definitely give this one a chance because it's definitely a good, you know, contender to those perfumes because it's sweet and it's sugary and it's delicious. But it's not overly sweet, it's not too much, and it's not in your face. And it lasts quite a long time on me. So I definitely highly suggest trying Melipona. And also, I would say that I do like this brand and I want to try more scents from them because also it feels like they're done in a very balanced type of way. You know, they're not overly musky or overly vanillic or overly sweet. It's, you know, it feels like it's the right amount of those notes to kind of make this perfume very nice, elegant, and sophisticated, but at the same time sweet smelling. So overall, my impressions are really, really positive of this house. And please let me know if you have tried these perfumes or if you have tried different perfumes from this house. And I'll be waiting. And if you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!